Archangel Michael says, "The shadows are moving closer and you are not supposed to remain silent this time." A woman you know, someone whose voice once sounded sweet, is secretly orchestrating a path meant to derail your destiny. The danger is closer than you think, and her plans are not just wicked, they are precise, deliberate, and personal. She is not acting alone, but she is the one giving the orders in quiet places. Her smile hides intentions so dark that even the angels flinch at what they've seen. The future you've worked toward, the peace you thought you were about to enjoy, it's all being gambled in a game she designed without your consent. You have been kept in the dark, watching life as if everything was on track. But behind the curtains, this woman has spoken to people who are determined to make sure you don't reach the breakthrough you are meant for. She has promised them something that only you were meant to receive. They are coming not with noise, but in silence. Using legalities, lies, and manipulation. You'll think it's just a coincidence at first. But it's all too calculated, too well-timed, and too dangerous to ignore. Type Amen to get blessing 333. What she truly fears is your rising. What she fears is that someone of power has already seen your light and wants to elevate you publicly. If that happens, her entire web of control unravels, and that terrifies her more than anything. Archangel Michael says, she once pretended to protect you, to defend your name and even your soul. But every act of protection was a mask. She was learning your weaknesses, your pain, your plans. Now, she's using all of it to construct a final move she believes you'll never see coming. You have to listen now, even if your heart trembles. Because if she succeeds, what's lost won't just be your position, it will be your peace, your freedom, your joy. A powerful spirit in your circle is already trying to warn you in dreams and sudden instincts, follow them. This woman has visited someone at night to share her plan in whispers. The person she met was shocked by the depth of her intentions. But instead of stopping her, they decided to help execute it, because her offer was tempting. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There's a document with your name on it, something she's been preparing slowly. She's trying to erase your claim to something divine and inherited. You thought the situation was quiet, but she has been moving like a ghost behind the scenes. She is determined to be the reason your testimony ends before it even begins. Her envy grew the moment she saw someone important begin to take interest in you. She couldn't handle the idea of your elevation, so she began to fabricate the opposite. She has used your kindness against you. The more you trusted her, the deeper she dug into your secrets. And now those secrets are in the hands of someone who's willing to trade them for silence, or power. The most disturbing part is this: she believes she will succeed. She believes you are too gentle, too late, and too distracted to notice her game. But Archangel Michael says that belief will shatter soon. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You will feel a sudden tension around someone close, don't dismiss it. That's your spirit alerting you to danger. You've been giving the benefit of the doubt for too long. The woman has spoken to 3 people about you. One of them knows the truth but is afraid to reveal it because they think they'll be targeted next. But that person has been chosen to expose her, and they're gathering courage now. There's a place you often visit, where she left something meant to spiritually bind you. But the angels have been sent to burn it. Still, you must cleanse your space, both physically and spiritually. There are cameras, messages, and letters she never thought you'd see. But soon they will be brought to your awareness. The unraveling of her game has already started. Type Amen to get blessing 666. One night, she sent someone to watch you from a distance. They noted your every movement and reported back to her. She wanted to know your weakness, and she believes she's found it. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear her weapons, for heaven is preparing a reversal so strong, her own plans will fall on her like stones. You must be still, but not silent. You must watch, but not retreat. The game she's playing involves deception, but also money. She's trying to convince others that you've stolen, lied, or misled. But soon, the records she tried to forge will be exposed by someone she never expected. There will be a moment, a knock at the door, a call, or a sudden whisper from someone unexpected, that will change everything. That moment will show you what she's truly been hiding. And it will awaken something powerful in you. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Even though she's laughing now and pretending all is well, she feels the collapse coming. She can sense the angels aligning against her whispers. And you will be protected, even if the winds feel fierce. She is planning a dangerous game, but she forgot one rule: no one who walks in the shadows can defeat someone walking with light. You are not just a person, your calling is divine. That is what she overlooked. Someone else saw this before and tried to warn you, but they were silenced. Now, that person is returning with evidence. The things they will say will pierce the illusion she created. You may feel alone in this, but you are not. Forces far beyond her understanding are surrounding you. Her tricks are ancient, but your calling is eternal. Type Amen to get blessing 818. A court or contract may appear soon, read it carefully. There's something buried within the fine print that was placed there to trap you. She wants to corner you before your blessing arrives. Archangel Michael says, a sacred shift is about to expose her. She won't see it coming because she's too confident. She thought heaven was silent, but silence is not absence. Her game will turn against her. Her players will abandon her. And the table she set against you will become the altar of her own downfall. You were chosen not because you were loud, but because you were pure. And purity has a way of shattering corruption in unexpected ways. Get ready for the confrontation, but know heaven walks before you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. There is a man who used to believe her stories, but now he's seeing cracks in her lies. He will come to you soon, hesitant but willing to speak. What he tells you will give you the final piece you've been needing. You may notice things disappearing from your space, or strange dreams. Those are not coincidences, they are warnings. She has attempted spiritual sabotage as a last resort. Someone close to you will act differently soon. Watch their words, especially when they talk about the past. They've been told a false version of your story. You've been watched for longer than you think, but now it's your turn to see clearly. And when you do, the revelation will shake the entire ground she's standing on. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. When the light enters, it doesn't knock, it bursts in. That's what's about to happen in your life. The burst will expose, cleanse, and crown you all at once. She wanted to erase your legacy, but you are the very reason legacy exists in your bloodline. What was stolen will return in a more powerful form. What was delayed will arrive multiplied. There will be an event, possibly unexpected, a confrontation, a gathering, or even a slip of the tongue, that will unmask her. Be ready to walk in grace, not rage. Your calm will be more terrifying than anger. You are not meant to seek revenge. You are meant to rise while the world watches. Her shame will be her silence. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Soon, she will hear your name in places she tried to block you from. Invitations, recognition, and honor will come rushing in. The door she tried to shut was never hers to control. Archangel Michael says, your victory will not come through fighting, but through truth. And that truth is now loaded like an arrow from heaven. It will strike right where it needs to. She will watch your rise with regret. She will wonder how her plans fell apart so completely. And she will learn that no game can be won against divine timing. The time has come. Stand still and listen. Everything hidden is coming to the surface now. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. Let her plot. Let her scheme. None of it will prosper, not because of your strength, but because of who walks beside you. You are anointed to survive every setup. Every scheme will return to sender. And soon, even her allies will abandon her, fearing the wrath of truth. What you're feeling isn't fear, it's awakening. It's clarity. It's preparation for something massive. She doesn't know it yet, but her end has already been written. And you, yes, you, are walking right into your beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 1555. Her power is built on silence, on secrets, on making others too afraid to speak. But something has shifted in the spirit realm. Someone she controlled for years has finally broken free. This person will speak, and when they do, the walls she's built around her false story will collapse. There will be signs before it happens, random names appearing in conversations, old places showing up in dreams, strange delays that make you pause. All these things are divine clues. You must stay alert, for your spirit will know exactly when to act. One woman will try to cover for her, trying to shift the blame elsewhere. But this time, the truth will refuse to stay buried. And when the truth speaks, it will roar. The game she's playing will suddenly feel like a trap she set for herself. She will try to escape the consequences, but it will be too late. What she planned for you will be her own undoing. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Archangel Michael says, you are not here by chance. You were born into this moment to break chains that have lingered in your bloodline for generations. And this woman is the last gatekeeper of that darkness. Her fear now is that you will see her clearly. That you will stop protecting her because of shared history. But what she doesn't know is that heaven has already removed your emotional ties to her. What you felt for her was real, but it's no longer required. Your healing has started to cleanse what she poisoned in your past. And now, nothing she tries will succeed. She has tried everything: mockery, distraction, guilt, emotional manipulation. But nothing is working anymore. Because you are rising, and your light exposes every shadow. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Your angels are guiding you to a new space where her influence cannot reach. That space is sacred, protected, and divine. Once you step into it, you will see who was truly for you and who only wore the mask. Expect people to reveal themselves in unusual ways. Some will distance themselves without warning. Others will try to come close, suddenly concerned, but watch their energy, not their words. The woman who's planning this game will try one final move. She'll pretend to reconcile, to offer peace, to suggest she was just misunderstood. But don't be fooled, this is not remorse, it's strategy. Her apology will be performance. Her tears will be rehearsed. And her hug will be the same hand she used to sharpen the knife. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. This is your turning point. The game ends when you stop playing by her rules. And you are about to rewrite every rule she ever used against you. There is someone in authority, legal, professional, or spiritual, who has already sensed something is off. They are preparing to confront her without even knowing your side yet. But once you speak, the entire puzzle will fall into place. You won't need to convince them. Your truth will speak with such clarity that lies will tremble in its presence. And those who once sided with her will feel ashamed for not seeing it sooner. Her downfall won't come from your hands. It will come from the very stage she set up to destroy you. The lights she turned on for your humiliation will spotlight her betrayal instead. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. A man in her circle is secretly disillusioned. He once believed in her vision, but lately, he's been doubting everything. That doubt will lead him to investigate, and what he uncovers will shock even him. She'll feel the shift. Her panic will grow. She will scramble to fix what's breaking but find that she can't. Because this isn't just about you. It's about the divine promise over your life. And no one, not even her, can tamper with what heaven has already signed. Archangel Michael says, the ink of your destiny cannot be erased. There is a moment coming, so powerful, so precise, it will expose decades of manipulation. You'll hear it in a phrase, a sentence, a confession. When that moment comes, remember this message. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Even if the world doubts you, heaven does not. Even if she gathers 100 people to speak against you, the truth will stand taller than their words. What is coming will not be stopped. She wanted to delay your blessings, but her interference only sped them up. She tried to poison your image, but in doing so, she revealed her own. She tried to silence your voice, but now your story will echo louder than ever. There will be divine restoration, not just of your name, but your resources, your joy, your spiritual covering. You'll receive what was hidden, plus interest. You'll be invited to tables you were once locked out of. She will watch it happen, and realize that the very future she tried to destroy is the one rising like the sun before her. She will not be able to hide from it. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Prepare for sudden changes. Plans may shift, calls may come late at night, a door may open out of nowhere. These are signs of divine intervention. Let no fear grip your heart. Let no confusion steal your focus. What's coming is divine confirmation, and it will silence every doubt in your soul. The people she used will turn against her, some with guilt, others with fear. They will confess. They will reveal things you never knew were happening behind your back. You won't need revenge. Your peace will be your loudest answer. And your silence will echo with divine judgment. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The ones who laughed with her will now look for you with trembling hands. Because heaven is turning the page. And your name is written in bold. She tried to write your ending. But God has rewritten your beginning. And it's more glorious than anything you imagined. Do not look back. Do not argue. Let the exposure happen as designed by the divine. You were never weak. You were never lost. You were being positioned for a rise so high that even her betrayal couldn't reach you. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. You will hear your name in high places soon. You'll be called into spaces of power and influence. And those who doubted you will be speechless. The woman who played with your future will become a warning to others. A living example of what happens when someone plots against a divine purpose. Her regret will be public. You, however, will rise in grace. You'll shine without bitterness. You'll heal and help others see what divine justice looks like. Your journey doesn't end in pain. It ends in power. And the angels are already celebrating the turning point that begins now. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. She's beginning to feel it, like the ground beneath her is shifting. The same confidence she once had when plotting behind your back is now becoming uncertainty. She knows that something bigger than her game is unfolding, and it terrifies her. One of her closest allies is about to betray her, not because they suddenly gained a conscience, but because they fear the consequences. They've seen the power shifting and are trying to save themselves. Their betrayal will unlock more truth than you ever expected to hear. Your name will be cleared in ways even you didn't know needed clearing. People who were hesitant to stand with you will come forward, some quietly, some boldly. They will speak not because you asked, but because they were spiritually nudged to set things right. This woman, who thought she was winning, will suddenly be left alone. Her allies will vanish. Her words will carry no weight. Her power will fade like dust in the wind. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Archangel Michael says, your elevation is now irreversible. The path you're walking was designed in the heavens before her games ever began. And because you endured in silence, the reward will be louder than her noise. Expect a sudden opportunity to shine, a moment when you'll be asked to lead, speak, or rise. Don't shy away. It's part of your divine unveiling. You won't need to announce your victory. It will show in the way others treat you, in the blessings that come unexpectedly, and in the peace that follows you. She'll see it too, and the realization will crush her. You must remain humble in this elevation. Don't match her energy. Rise above it. Let heaven be the one to repay. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. A letter, a phone call, or a digital message will soon reveal a part of her plan in full detail. You will read it and feel a mix of sorrow and clarity. But don't carry that pain, release it, for it no longer belongs to you. She is still watching you closely, hoping to find a crack in your spirit. But what she doesn't know is that your spirit has been fortified by angels. The very attack she launched has become your spiritual armor. One of her final moves will be to play the victim. She will cry, plead, and shift blame to anyone but herself. But this time, no one will believe her. Because the truth has now taken root. And the fruits of that truth are about to bloom in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. You may be offered a platform soon, a chance to speak or share your story. Do it boldly but gracefully. The world is waiting to hear how you overcame what tried to destroy you. She will hate that. Not because you're speaking, but because you're no longer under her control. She never expected you to rise this strong, this steady. There's a blessing connected to this exposure. Not just in what's revealed, but in what it unlocks. Once this chapter closes, a door opens that leads to more than restoration, it leads to divine favor. You'll look back not with regret, but with understanding. Her betrayal was the pathway to your breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Someone in your family will soon come forward with a story you never heard before. It will explain much of what confused you. It will make her actions even clearer. There's healing in that conversation, even if it stings at first. Accept it. It's part of your freedom. Your dreams may become vivid, flashes of future, flashes of warning, flashes of victory. Pay attention. These are not just dreams, they're divine downloads. And within one of those dreams, you'll be given a name, a place, or a word. Write it down. It will guide your next powerful move. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Archangel Michael says, she tried to write your future with ink made of fear. But your destiny was always written in gold. You just forgot for a while who you truly were. Now that you're remembering, nothing she does can stop it. The divine timeline has resumed, and your story is becoming legendary. You'll notice people coming back to apologize, not all are sincere. Some just want to be near your rising. Discern wisely, and forgive, but don't forget. Forgiveness is freedom. And you need both hands free for what God is placing in them. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Her judgment won't come from your hands. It will come from the system she tried to manipulate. Someone in power will reverse every advantage she tried to steal. She thought she had time. But her time is running out. The more she tries to move now, the deeper she sinks into her own trap. Let her panic. Let her tremble. She made choices and must now face their consequences. As for you, your peace will multiply. Your blessings will overflow. And the glow on your face will say what your mouth never has to. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. There's a woman who once believed her lies, who once doubted you. But soon, she will come to you with tears. She'll say, I should have known. I see it now. You won't need to hold anger. You'll hold wisdom instead. And in that moment, you'll realize how far you've grown. Your maturity in the face of betrayal will be your greatest weapon. Your stillness in the chaos will be your sharpest sword. And your rise in silence will echo louder than her screaming downfall. This is more than exposure. This is divine replacement. What she tried to take will return, but better than before. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. You'll find new allies now, people who've walked similar paths, betrayed by similar hands. They will become your tribe. Together, your voices will shift atmospheres. The woman who played this dangerous game will soon be a distant memory. And the only lesson you'll carry from her is how not to live. You were never meant to be silenced. Your voice carries authority now. And it's time the world hears it. No more looking back. No more apologizing for shining. You are becoming exactly who she feared you'd be. Type Amen to get blessing 3333.